Number 1, how do you think inclusive education would help the learner with special or additional needs? In my own opinion, inclusive education is a kind of education where the regular students and students with special needs will be able to meet their needs in learning. They can go to a regular classroom where they feel belongingness. Inclusive education, it shows that in terms of studying, we all have the rights to learn. It helps the learner with special needs to learn and feel the warm welcome that has no discrimination in the classroom. Inclusive education is a big help with the person with the special needs because it becomes their support to pursue what skills they have to improve and to showcase in the class. Furthermore, it helps them to improve their interpersonal skills and social skills when it comes in communicating to the people surrounding to them. Number 5, enumerate and explain the educational placement options. There are 8 educational placement options. Home Hospital Program. It is more restrictive optional placement because it allows students to have a home school or in a hospital. Educators have communication to their learners in providing instructional materials in their home or hospital to the learners that has a mild disability. Residential Facility. It is a facility where it support and give guidance to the person with special needs. Special Education Class in Special Education. It is a educational program or services that provide education to the person with special needs. Self-contained special education class in general education. It talks about giving accommodation to the learners with special needs and able to meet their objective in learning. General education class with resource center instruction. It talks about a general education that give access to the people who support or guide the learners with special needs to provide appropriate instructional materials. General education class, inclusion or co-taught with a special education teacher. It talks about the classroom management where the regular students and the students with special needs will room together and able to feel the belongingness and value the diversity of each student and improve their social skills. General education class with related services. It talks about the services that give support and guide the students in terms of helping them to develop their learning process. General education class with modifications. It talks about the general education that use different teaching strategies and able to meet the objectives. Educators do the modification to help them to improve and develop their learning progress. Number 6, enumerate and explain the pre-referral process. In my own opinion, in this stage, the educators will be notice the behavior of his or her students when it comes in the classroom. Teacher will become aware on the behavior of her students. Determination of teaching areas and strategies. In my own opinion, this stage, teachers should know the student profile of their learners and able to meet their needs. Additionally, they will be able to know the strength and weakness of their students in order to have a better strategies in their teaching skills. Teacher will be able to give direct and specific instructions. Implementation of teaching programs. In my own opinion, in this stage, teachers should be execute what strategy should they use and able to meet their main objectives in their discussion. At this stage, teacher will be able to do modification to help students to meet the objective. Evaluation of teaching program. In my own opinion, in this stage, teacher will be able to know if they meet their objective. Evaluation will be their tool to know if the strategies they use is effective to the students, and they will plan the accommodations to the students find it hard the discussion. Educators should meet the special needs to their students and help them to be able to catch up the lesson. They can also notice if the students change the behavior into confident one in participation in the class. That's all for today. Thank you for listening.